All right, everybody, we got Robert here with FalkenOhr, and he's going to take us through what we have going on here.
Okay, Edward, let's go on. As we have already talked, It's very important to have the mass for the influences from outside, and also to have the stiffness to get a small amplitude to the rack. So what we are doing in a special kind is, this is the way how we build the shelves. It's a sandwich construction of MDF and aluminium. As you can see, it's very heavy, it's very stiff. So this is mass and this is stiffness. And now, the very special thing from FalkenOhr is there are two different types of connectors. You can see it here. This one is a nylon or PE6, which is damping, and this one is aluminium anodized, which is channeling away the micro vibrations. So now, if you take a look here, you can see how we arrange it. This is one shelf, and one shelf is connected to one feed in a channeling way, and all the other feeds are connected in a damping way or isolating way. So what happens? The micro vibrations which are coming from the electronic are damped a little bit in the first layer of the MDF, but only damped a little bit. We are no friends of damping, because damping is always a loss of energy and always a loss of accuracy. So the micro vibrations go in, and here is aluminium. Aluminium is very homogeneous about the whole frequency, and it's channeling away the micro vibrations very, very quickly. So the micro vibrations can only go out of this level to this feed. All the other feeds, as I told you, are isolated. And now all the other shelves are isolated to this feed. So what happens? The vibration from this shelf can only go out to the bottom and go down to the spike and the spike shoe. And here is the transformation from the energy to heat. This is normal physics, and that's the way how we can decouple one shelf to the other shelf in a very, very stiff way. And this is completely different to all the others. And the same principle is working for the electromagnetic field of the electronic.
Of the electronic itself.
For the electronic itself, yes. You have the electromagnetic field. The electromagnetic field will induce a small voltage in the aluminium level. The voltage can only go out here, is going down, and as you see on this feed, this is the same feed as Pyrex, you can ground every feed single. So what we are doing here is
mechanically ground.
Yes. No. Yeah. Electronical.
Electronical.
Yeah, electronical. You can ground to the net. Yes. So what we are doing here, we transform the vibrations into heat, and here is the possibility to ground every level on a single way. So we built a type of Faradayan cage to each level. That's what we are doing. And this is full aluminium. What you can see here, it's very stiff, very heavy. You can also see you can arrange the shelves in a raster of 25 millimeters. And that is the main frame. And all the other parts, like claddings or like the installation area, they are all decoupled from this main frame. There is no direct connections. You can also hear it here. There is always a type of damping inside and isolation.
Gotcha.
To the main
and when we're saying frame right now, we're talking about the frame outside of this piece here.
The same is here. You can see here the cladding, and you have the possibility, what we have talked about, you see it here.
And there they are, yep.
Yes. Okay.
Very nice.
I will rearrange. It's very easy. So,
okay, Robert, so what do we have here now? We got a shelf that can be adjustable, which we just saw.
Yes.
And now it looks like we have a drawer front here. What does this do?
This is a flap. This is especially to close one level. you can put here, it opens itself, but it will not fall down. You can let it fall, and here is the possibility to have some gear inside you do not want to see, for example, or anything else. You can, this flap is only mounted to the feet. It's also decoupled, as I told you before, and you can remove the flap at any time you want. You can also reinstall it. There is no direct connections to the shelf and no direct connections to the technology I have described before.
Is the flap optional, or is it part of the?
No, it's optional. As you can see, you can remove this one, and you have the possibility to also remove this cladding. Again, it's an absolutely standard frame. So it's an option. And there are different options. As you can see, you can also have a drawer on the bottom, like you see on TV.
Yep.
And you have rollers also on the ground of the rack, because the rack itself is very heavy. It's about 220 kilo, how you see it here. And for this we have a special type.
220 kilos.
We have a special type of rollers on the bottom. One roller can carry about 220 kilos.
So the roll, you're saying you can actually roll this?
Yes, we can roll this for the installation.
For installation
purposes.
Yeah. Yes. Then after we install it, the rollers come out?
No, they don't come out. You spindle down or spindle out or through out the spindle,
right?
And it is moved away from the bottom, and the roller is away from the bottom, from the ground.
Got it.
So that's how it works. But you can move on every floor. It's no problem. You will have no marks on the floor.
Got it.
It's no problem up to 1 ton.
So with the shelf being universal, you can actually have a drawer front. You can have a door to close to hide network gear or cables or things of that nature.
Yeah.
And it's really a piece of furniture. It's an audio grade piece of furniture with full function to support more of the upper end, high end audio from vibration, resonance, that type of thing.
Yeah, that's what we are doing.
No, pretty awesome stuff.
So there are a few additional things.
Okay, so Robert, what is this right here?
This is especially made for turntables, but you can use it on every place. So this is an extra decoupled base, how we call it. You can see here. It's an inlay to the shelf, and there are 3 spikes on it.
Yep.
And it's directly worked into the aluminium and into stainless steel. So you have a direct connection from this shelf to the feet. So you can channel away the vibrations in a better way.
So everything is going to go out those legs on the side as well.
Yes.
Coupled to the legs to extract vibration.
Right. So here,
okay, Robert. So you touched on a passion of mine. That's cable management.
Yes.
So what have you done to basically address that?
Okay. If you look at this rack on the back side, there is about 150 to 200 millimeter for the cable management. You can go in with your cables from the top. You can remove this. You can go in with plugs up to 50 millimeters, and then you close it. And this is the way where the cable goes in, up to 25 millimeters diameter.
Gotcha.
So, and at the inside, we are fixing the cables with 2 O-rings in that way. So the cable itself is fixed in its position, but it can vibrate in itself. This is the perfect way to fix the cable. You can fix 1, or you can also fix 2 cables. We have a small inlay, you see here.
Yep.
You put this in, and you have fixed cables.
Very nice, very clean, very clean.
That's how it works, and you can arrange it inside the rack in any position, in any direction.
So you're snapping into the open squares? Is this snapping into this?
No, it's not snapping into this. Come with me. You can see these cable lines, and it is fixed here.
Oh, I see now.
If you remove the rear wall, you do it is here, and you can fix it in any direction. That's the way how it works. You can arrange this one in the height, and you can arrange it here. And yes, that's how we are doing this.
Very trick, very trick. So the rear wall does not have to stay on this system?
No. For installation or anything else, you will have the rear wall beside, for sure. For the installation, you will have the side claddings beside and also the rear wall. So you are completely free to do your work. You test your work, you roll back the rack to the final position, you spindle it, and at the end, you fix the claddings and the rear wall. That's it.
Simple. So Robert, it's just a starting price point, US retail price?
US retail price starts at, for the smallest version, at 8,000 to 9,000 euro, and up to 40,000 euro.
Gotcha.
Depends completely on what you ever.
Got it. Got it.
Okay.
Okay, Robert. So we have here is your amp stand, which is a marvelous piece.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about this.
Our amp stands are, we are talking about the philosophy and the technology. It's the same like by the rack. We also have the same technology for the shelves. We have the same technology to channel away the micro vibration. But what's different is we need the mass. And the mass we are getting, if you are looking here, the same way to remove the cladding and to do the installation.
Wow.
And here inside there is the conker layer. This is a special type of conker which is used for grinding machines or measuring machines. It's a very high damping conker and with a very high density.
Concrete is what we're saying.
Concrete, yes. Sorry, concrete.
Cement. It's okay.
Okay. So if you want to move, please try. It's extremely heavy. We have about 50 kilo to this amp stand. You can't see it, but that's it. And so we get the mass, the stiffness, and the vibration management.
The three elements that control
yeah.
vibration and resonance.
Yes, that's it.
Nice. And what does something like this retail for?
This is about 5,000 euro. 5,000
euro.
One piece.
And when we say one piece, this actual stand itself.
Yeah.
This is all 5,000 euro.
This is, for a pair, we are about 10,000 euro.
Correct.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
And what I wanted to say, here we have a lot of sizes, so we can arrange for every power amp.
In our case, CH Precision.
M10
monoblocks.
In your case, CH Precision, you saw it yesterday.
Yes. And actually, in the case of CH Precision on an M10 monoblock, which is heavy, it can actually support a stack of monoblocks, you were saying.
Yes, it's no problem. You can put up to 1 ton. No problem. You have 8 M8 screws, and this will work without any bending or any troubles.
Perfect. Okay. Robert, thank you so much. So Robert, for finishes, we have all sorts of styles, it looks like.
Yeah, we have some proposals for the finishing black and Arctic Grey. For the shelves, we recommend a light surface on the shelf, because then it's very rigid, and rigid is very not so sensitive at the end. And also you have the possibility in every veneer you want to have. We recommend a few of them. You can see it.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Robert, thank you so much again.
Yep.
And we'll look forward to working with you here.
Yeah. It would be a pleasure.
Have a great show.
Thanks.